Hi there and welcome back to Valley por Vida. Well, March of last year was definitely a whirlwind, a month for educators around the country as schools suddenly shut down in the midst of the pandemic and had to transition to online learning almost instantly. Fortunately, South Texas College set in place various resources and developments to make certain that students are easily able to adjust to this new online learning classroom environment. Our team went ahead and spoke with two of their representatives to learn more about the various programs offered in this unique setting, as well as how they can help students achieve the career of their dreams. Go ahead and take a look.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Brett J. Millan and I serve as Special Assistant to the Vice President for Academic Affairs at South Texas College, and I'm honored to be joined by Dr. Rachel Sale, who is our Dean of Distance Learning this morning here at South Texas College. For those of you who may not be as familiar with South Texas College as we are, South Texas College serves a two-county area, Starr County and Hidalgo County. We offer over 120 degree programs and we enroll over 30,000 students. We were established in 1993 and our mission is to provide the educational opportunities for everyone within our two-county area and beyond, and to help the economic mobility of everyone we serve.
Our basic challenge whenever the pandemic hit was to decide exactly how we were going to best serve the thousands of students and hundreds of faculty who, unlike many of us, did not choose to be online students or online instructors, but they were challenged by the pandemic to make that shift in their classroom experience. And we, as in the distance learning department, we had to help show the students that becoming a college graduate is still a process of continually embracing your learning events, adding that to your overall knowledge base, and then looking forward to the next learning event and making that happen in a regular pattern across the semester. In the online learning world, we know that the key to that happening is creating engagement. A lot of people look at online learning and they think, well, I know social media, so I can do that. But the process of learning online is very different, just as the process of teaching online. So we have to help create situations where the students interact with their content on a regular basis and with their instructors. Kind of a funny thing that most people never think about is a typical online student expects their papers to be graded 10 minutes after they're submitted, not waiting around the classroom like you normally do, where you might not see your paper till the next class day, if you meet Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or it might even be next week. But in the online learning world, they're texting their teachers or sending them messages saying, did I pass that? Am I okay? And so it's a very different environment for the instructors. Also, that sense of immediacy that the online student has. They also need a great deal more feedback. So we have to find different options for them to receive feedback beyond just a grade on a paper, and to interact with other human beings. Because the process of exchanging ideas, sometimes being challenged, being stretched outside your comfort zone, is how you grow critical thinkers. And that's the difference in taking someone from a high school student to a college educated person. And we're not just developing career specialists here, we're growing responsible and active citizens. And that's the ultimate goal of all of our programs. The student support service across the South Texas College environment is perhaps the best that I've experienced in over 20 years of being involved in online education. We have student support specialists that continually reach out and just help with those little day-to-day business items. We have academic coaches who help the students find the right tutoring or instructional experience they need. And the students have a help desk that they can call 24/7. So if something's not working, if their password's changed, there's an option for them, again, to receive that sense of immediate service. Another great thing that you'll find is that the way that our faculty have embraced the online environment. You know, as I said, this was new to so many of them, but they threw themselves into becoming better prepared. When the pandemic first started, it was not unusual for us to have 200 or 300 faculty members in one professional development class, talking about engagement, talking about how to do grade books, how to reach out to their students. Even those who were very uncomfortable at first quickly discovered that they were pretty darn good at it. And so it's a process that continues to grow. Again, the online learning environment is something that is never the same from semester to semester. There's always new technology, there are always new students that are going to come on board, and so we work continually at upgrading, recrafting. Is there a better tool? Is there a more efficient tool? And then also the fact that the community threw themselves into helping our students. Internet access was a problem, but we had creative things like school buses with internet hotspots in them. We had people on campus, such as a librarian, wrote a grant where we could get hotspots and distribute them to students. I mean, there was no limit to the end of support at every end of the campus. I would say perhaps the best way that we're addressing that with the students, again, is the recrafting of classes. You see classes that used to have term papers, and that was the only way the student could be assessed. And now maybe they'll have an option, if they're strong writers, to continue writing those papers. But they also have the option to do presentations, to put together videos. Whenever we have discussions in the online classroom, it's not just a matter of sitting down and typing out a couple paragraphs. You can record yourself on a video screen. You can record your voice and add that. The instructors can record snippets of their own voice whenever they're responding to the student papers. So that's really great because you get that sense of feedback from the instructor, just like you would in the regular classroom. They're looking you in the eye because they're looking into the camera and they're saying, the thing that impressed me the most about your paper was, and so you get that positive feedback, but have you considered? So it goes on to a way for continual improvement.
And if I can add on to that, the online environment has really allowed for two really main advantages. And one is the increased collaboration. I mean, you can collaborate with people who you normally may not have been able to because of time or space. And then the other thing really is the closing of the social distance that goes hand in hand with that. With these new video technologies that we were all thrust into, I mean, we may have been somewhat familiar with them before, but now thrust into really getting to know all the settings and know how to get this done, has really gained a skill set for each one of the students that they can then use for building the teamwork that's so important in the workplace, today.
South Texas College is accredited by the Commission on Colleges of the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools and offers more than 127 degree and certificate options, including associate degrees in a variety of liberal art, social science, business, math, and so much more. Now you can feel free to visit their website for more information on the programs offered, enrollment, and more. All right, well, that's all of our time for now. We want to thank you again so much for joining us this morning, and be sure to tune in again next time because we'll be diving into the world of ice cream and bananas by hitting a special dessert shop in McAllen. We'll also talk about Alzheimer's disease and how you can help a loved one cope, plus nail hygiene and health, how to keep your fingernails clean when at the salon or at home. Now, don't forget to follow our team on social media for exclusive behind-the-scenes sneak peeks at what we're filming for the show, and be sure to visit valleycentral.com to rewatch some of today's segments. We've got all of that and so much more next time on Valley por Vida. We'll see you then.